Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I am joined by my co-host, producer, best friend, and new homeowner, Mr. Trent Ludzak. How you feeling, bro?
Pretty weird.
Yeah? Is it
I haven't
crazy?
slept in 2 days.
What? Why?
I mean, I've slept, but I haven't slept for more than 3.5 hours at a time.
Just worrying about this?
Well, I just wake up. It's like I've woken up. Like, I fall asleep, I wake up, it's like 3 hours later. Takes me 45 minutes to get back to sleep. And then
welcome to my life, bitch.
I wake, yeah, but mine is unprompted. Mine is just, it's happening.
That's crazy. You think it's just,
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's going to take a while to, like, get a good sleep in here.
Probably, yeah.
I think it always takes me until I get my shit in. And then it
Yeah.
starts feeling more like my place.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. First night is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I'm moving the bed.
That's always the weirdest. When you just have your bed in there and you're like, all right.
I'll have a nightstand.
It's it's better because when you have pets, that shit melts their mind.
They freak.
That's actually how Banjo and Fiona, because like when we lived at that one bedroom apartment, they like never really got along. Like Banjo was always fucking with her.
Yeah.
She didn't want. Then we took them to the new house and they trauma bonded. Like we found them laying together, both just scared as fuck.
That's awesome.
It was like they were like, "Hey, let's lay down our arms.
Yeah.
We're in a scary ass new house." Hey, time out. It's a truce.
They're just like, you see how many ghosts are in here?
I mean, they just could not. I mean, and they were used to a one-bedroom apartment. And then we were in a house. They're like, dude, there's so many rooms.
Yeah. I just had a bad thought I don't like.
What?
I didn't even consider the possibility. I mean, this place isn't super old, but it's 81.
Oh, you thought about ghost.
Just now. For the first time.
I don't feel it. I think it's
No.
something you definitely feel off the rip.
Yeah.
Because when
I hope, but
all right, so a little peek behind the curtain.
I'm hoping tomorrow night some lady doesn't come walking down the hall.
Oh my God, dude.
Just walk straight through the wall at
You
the
just
end.
immediately you understand like all those movies when you're like, just leave. Amityville Horror. You're like, just leave. You're like, I'm sunk.
I can't.
You're like, me and these ghosts signed a 30-year loan.
Yeah. Dude, I would just start working out of town at all times. I would start making a crazy amount of money because I would just be working all the
wouldn't, like,
storms.
You wouldn't burn some sage and try to have like a seance?
A seance, no.
You don't want to talk to it? Get a Ouija
Why
board?
would I want to talk to it?
You can't just run from it. Because it
can.
might not be a bad ghost.
Yeah.
It just makes you cry like that ghost Marcus.
I just don't.
You're like, this ghost is just bumming me out, dude.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of ghost it would be.
I don't feel
here's
that
the thing.
here.
If it's a chill ghost that doesn't want to scare me, like if it wants to scare me, it's game over.
Yeah.
I don't like that game.
I'm spooky, yeah.
Not into it. So, as soon as the ghost scares me, it's a pro. Like I'm finding the Ghostbusters number or whatever.
It's just the Hat Man, but he's just chilling. He's just sitting at the end of the bed like, hey, man.
He's.
You want to hit this? Yeah. You're like, dude.
I got an extra beer if you want one.
Yeah. I got you a beer. You're like, oh, thanks, Hat Man.
You want to play video games?
You're like, I drank with Hat Man for 3 hours last night. It was crazy. No, I don't get that feeling here. I really don't.
Hat Man has crazy stories, I bet.
Absolutely.
Well, because all of his stories are just looking at people really scared, not doing anything.
And he's multicultural.
Yeah.
His hat changes depending on what area of the country he's in.
Wait, does it?
Yes. Yeah. One time I went on a Reddit deep dive. I went on a Reddit deep dive. Yeah, and they were talking about in different parts of the country he wears different hats. I was like, damn. So if a Jewish person sees him, he has like a little.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's wearing a Pope hat if you're Catholic.
He's like wearing a sombrero. You're like, all right, dude, that's a little culturally insensitive. You're like, this motherfucker's racist, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, I am only half Mexican. This dude came out with a sombrero on.
He just walks in with a rice hat.
Like, dude, I'm Filipino, motherfucker. He's got maracas in his sombrero. He's like, oh, man, my bad. You're like, man, I saw the Hat Man last night, and he said the N-word.
He's really been letting it fly lately.
He just appeared and started dropping slurs. I was like, whoa.
It started a few weeks ago when he was singing along to Biggie Smalls songs.
You thought fucking Michael Richards was bad. The Hat Man is out of control. Your Hat Man is Michael Richards screaming the N-word?
I actually wasn't against the N-word until I heard the Hat Man say it.
You're like, dude, you want to talk about a hard R. Holy shit. Get that guy the fuck out of here. You're like, the Hat Man did an Elon salute.
It would be funny if that's what that became known as.
It needs to be. It has to be. I still, like, it's a fever dream that happened. Like,
well, that's the fun thing. Is like if that becomes the new thing that's known as, how many years before calling it a Nazi salute is just like out of nobody's thinking about it, you know?
Whoa.
How long before you're there? And then how long after that before the next version, next name of it? The Trump Jr. salute.
They don't even know like what Elon is known for. They're like, yeah, just some racist Nazi ketamine guy.
Donald Trump the Fourth.
he made tunnels and like, I don't know, dude. That guy was a fucking problem. He ran around with a chainsaw like goddamn Evil Dead.
I heard he was an alien.
I thought he should have gone full Ash, Evil Dead, and just made it a part of his get up. Like every time he came out, he had the chainsaw.
Always bring the chainsaw?
Had the hand chainsaw.
Yeah. So you're saying cut his hand off?
No, just insert the hand in so it.
Nah, if you're gonna do it, you got to go all the way.
Yeah.
Because that's if it's a part of you. What is TSA gonna say to me?
Plus, it's like.
It is my hand, sir.
Sir, please check the chainsaw. I can't. It's a part of me. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to go through the x-ray.
All right, we'll let you in with the chainsaw, but you do have more than 3.5 ounces of fuel. So you're going to have to empty that into this trash can.
You standing in front of like 9 TSA people being like, I've never seen this.
Man, what room in the airport you think they take you to for that?
Dude, they're just beating the shit out of Edward Scissorhands.
I heard that's why Johnny Depp is the way he is generally.
I never got that movie, man. I saw it too young.
I watched like half of it when I was too young, and I was just like...
I think as an adult, I might get some of the themes, but as a kid, I was just like, this is...
Yeah.
Bizarre.
This is incomprehensible.
Yeah, it was just like, I didn't get it. Like, I couldn't even pretend to get it, you know, because my brother was watching it, and I was like, I can't even.
Dude, I watched it. I remember I watched. I went out of my way to not watch the rest of it.
Yeah,
because I was watching. It was one of those times where my parents were like, "You can watch these movies that are on tonight, or whatever." Where it's like, "That's fine." It was Sleepy Hollow, followed by Edward Scissorhands.
Damn.
But here's the thing: I caught the second half of Sleepy Hollow. I missed the first half. Started Edward Scissorhands. Halfway through, I was like, "This sucks." So I skipped to watch something else until I knew that Sleepy Hollow was starting over, so I could watch the beginning.
Okay.
So I left the channel that I needed later in order to not watch that movie. Like I watched a shitty sitcom instead.
We watched Drowning Mona last night.
What is that?
You've never seen that? It's with Danny DeVito. It's got Casey Affleck. It has the chick from Scream.
It sucks not having a computer in front of me yet.
It's so funny. It's like a whodunit. It starts with her fucking dying. It's from 2000. Danny DeVito's young.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
It's so good. It's a great movie.
I don't think I've even heard of this.
I know. Christina had never heard of it either. I think the only reason was because my brother was really into movies.
Oh,
when I
really?
put it on, she was like, you know, the beginning credits are rolling. She was like, what the fuck? She's like, Will Ferrell's in it. He has a hilarious. He's the funeral parlor guy that like is constantly fucking hookers. So like every time he comes on scene, he has like more lipstick like all over his face. So funny. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Will Ferrell has had some of the best ever. Like,
and he's a full commit.
Like cameos and stuff.
Yeah, he's full commit to the bit. I don't think he blinks the entire time he's on screen.
Will Ferrell is the best part of the entire movie, Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, and the fact that Owen Wilson was just completely fucked up.
Yeah.
That makes it better. When you go back, you're like, oh, yeah, he had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
He was just like, hell yeah.
What's the fuck? You ever seen The Goods?
No.
Dude, The Goods is great. It's what's the cast? It's a good cast, but it's a comedy movie about like traveling car salesmen where they're like ringers of car salesmen that will go and like over a weekend sell enough cars to save your lot is the idea.
Nice.
It's very...
We need some more good movies.
It's very silly but it's so funny. Will Ferrell shows up in like a cameo where it's like a character that's been referenced for the whole movie. Yeah. But then when you finally see the flashback of the character, you're like, oh, that's Will Ferrell, and it's fucking hilarious.
Dude, he has some of the best like cameos. Featuring Will Ferrell is strong, dude.
I can't believe. Yeah, what is The Goods? Live hard, sell hard.
Who's in it? See this cast. Jeremy Piven. Oh, okay. James Brolin. Damn. How have I not seen this? Oh,
yeah.
All right. We'll check that out tonight.
For sure. It's a funny movie.
Man, this is crazy that this is your house.
I know.
That you bought this.
It's weird.
And if I'm being honest, can I be honest for a second?
Do it.
I feel like a scorned woman at like a baby shower because I myself have had 2 house miscarriages.
Yeah. I know.
And it's tough.
And I feel like...
It's tough. And by house miscarriages, for people that don't know, we have literally found a house, put down the earnest money, had our inspector come out and just...
And just be like,
Just ruin our fucking Saturday every time. Just fuck. Just the house never passes inspection. It's happened twice. So it is tough because
I got very lucky.
You're looking at the map. You're like, dude, we're going to live on this street. Every time you drive to the house, you're like, man, this is going to be our way home. This is it. This is it. And then he goes underneath the house. He's like, actually, this
is going to collapse
this thing
any day.
I've never seen it. This thing is on Legos. Like the entire structure is connects. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, literally one was shimmied up with 2x4s on bricks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was like, I've never seen
By the way,
this.
I did think about that the other, like on closing day, you and Christina came by and I showed you the place. When Christina came in and she was walking around, I thought of that. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I realized that, like, as she was walking through, I'm like, now I feel kind of bad.
No. We're still looking.
No.
Man,
that's the thing. It's going to be fine, and you're going to get a place. But you're also looking in an area where I feel like there's not a lot of people that are trying to flip houses. So you're not going to find a place that just got remodeled. Yeah, we're finding some
old mountain houses now. You want to talk about haunted.
Oh,
that's what I mean. There are houses that immediately when you walk in, you're like,
have you said no to one because you didn't like the vibe?
I walked into one and went downstairs and got that immediate, like somebody was standing behind you.
Hate it.
I had to run up the stairs. I'm 38 years old, dude. And I had to
almost tore an ACL.
The lights were on. That's how you know it was scary. It wasn't even dark. I ran all the lights on. Still ran up the stairs. I was like, get me out of here.
Yeah, that's a bad
I was like, don't even let the girls come in here. I was like, get out of here, dude. That shit'll you bring that shit home. Like, fuck that.
I didn't know what it was, I think, as a kid, but I definitely, in hindsight, I have a cousin who definitely had, like, they had a haunted room in the basement, for sure.
Oh, basement rooms, for sure.
Yeah. It was weird, because I remember if you were in there alone, it felt weird every time.
Yeah. I had a buddy that had a haunted house, right? But he didn't tell anybody.
Oh, that's
so he just would have let you bring it up. But I remember one time we were sitting in his room and we were like listening. It was when I was making music. So we were like listening to what we had recorded. And I'm like, hey, man, you mind if I get a beer? He was like, yeah, just go grab one from the kitchen. And I started walking through this house, and I was like, fuck the beer. I literally ran back into the room, and I came running in, and he's like, haunted, isn't it? I was like, dude, that's fucked up that you wouldn't tell me. He's like, well, you wouldn't come over. I was like, no, dude.
That's true, yeah.
We'd be at my house. That's crazy. And he just was like, yeah, man, I just don't interact. I was like, fuck that, dude. Your living room is so scary.
The living room is scary?
His living room was
That's
terrifying.
A bad vibe. If the
felt
living
dark
room is scary?
even in the daytime. Like it felt like there was never any light in there. Yeah. I was like, bro. It felt like the girl from The Ring was about to crawl out of his TV.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm like, man, I don't do spooky.
Yeah, there was also a house in North Carolina when I was out in Boone. Mm-hmm. I definitely hung out in a haunted mountain house a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
But that one, here's the thing. That one, it's kind of hard to tell because it's like a split between, is this house haunted or are there just some weird vibes with the people that live in this house? Because there's a lot of people living in this house.
Is it creepy or are they creepy?
Yeah.
Do you think that Olive Garden is going to be haunted? Where that guy died?
Oh, man.
What do you think?
He didn't die in the Olive Garden, though, did he?
I don't know.
I think he died at the hospital.
I don't know. I think they haven't released much information. For those of you that don't know.
Have we even really talked about this on the pod at all? No.
So there's an Olive Garden in like East Pennsylvania, and it's just, let's paint this picture. A Pennsylvania Olive Garden, and you're on the fry. Yeah. That's hell.
And also, Eastern Pennsylvania, not far from real Italian people.
It's hell, dude.
You're right next to New Jersey, you know?
So he's in this Olive Garden, and I guess he takes his clothes off. Which, dude, if you're working on the line next to somebody and you're in the weeds.
He starts stripping. What
you're
are you
busy,
doing?
And you're like out of the corner of your eye. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck is Trent doing?
Yeah.
Dude, you start, because you first take your apron off, and you're like, oh, I guess Trent's going to go to the bathroom. And then it's just like he took his shirt off, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Drop the pants.
Kick the shoes off. And then he just dunked into the fryer, bro, head first.
Honestly, kicking your shoes off in a kitchen.
I'd assume he took his shoes off.
As soon as you said that, I never thought about that, but I can't imagine how gross on your feet that would have to feel. Dude.
Yeah, the grime, but think about that. Well, the other scenario is he dunked his head in.
Yeah.
Fucking bobbing for Apple style with Crocs on.
Yeah, which is a funnier image.
Which he had to take his Crocs off to take his pants off. And then did he put them back on? He's like, I don't want to slip.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to bust my ass.
Workplace safety.
Look like an idiot.
Yeah, but he dunked his head in.
He went head first into the fryer.
And I'm surprised that you didn't think of the thing that I thought of.
What?
That the worst part of that, and probably what is going to kill you out of that the fastest, is the orifices. Because as soon as you dunk your head in that hot oil, it's going in your nose, it's going in your ears, it's going in your mouth.
Oh, my God. It's melting your eyeballs.
Yes.
Oh.
But, like, imagine, like, how far up in your sinuses is that going to get? Right? Right? That's probably what's going to get you.
Dude, let me tell you, as somebody who worked at Provino's for fucking 10 plus years, and at that time I was drinking heavy. Yeah. And it's like,
how many times have you slipped next to a fryer?
Bro, just working the fryer, you're in the weeds and you just are staring into the oil as it bubbles. And you're like, you're cooking fucking calamari. And you're just listening to servers scream at you that they need more salad. And have you even put the rolls in? I think you're burning the roll. I need more salad. I think you're burning the rolls. Blah, 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 blah. And you just think to yourself, I've had the thought of like, I could just end it all. And I'll fucking ruin everybody's life in here.
God,
everybody keep pushing me. Oh, table 23 needs calamari. How about I fucking ruin your life? How about I scar you for the rest of your days?
But that's also like, I can't imagine that burning would hurt a lot. Like being burned at the stake would hurt a lot more than that.
I think that's the most painful way to die.
It might be the most painful.
It is the most painful. It is more metal than that monk setting himself on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
that's my Vietnam protest.
That depends if you scream or not.
Dude, I think he was screaming, and he burned everybody around him because when he went in, his initial reaction was to jump back. So he just fucking threw grease all over whoever tried to help him. Oh. Moral of the story, you can't help a man like that. That's a drowning man. He's going to bring you down to That's a man who has nothing to lose. A man that will fucking dunk his head in a fryer. That's crazy. Anybody who's ever worked a fryer knows if you burn yourself, it fucking sucks.
And you know he meant it. Because
he had to. That's a full commit.
If you get undressed,
you've already decided.
That's when you know.
You decided.
Because if he was full, like if he didn't get fully undressed, then you're like, he might have just let the...
He live leaked IRL.
He live leaked?
He was like, y'all about to get a live leak video in real life. He's like, all these internet faces of death is here today, baby.
Damn.
I wonder if he said something clever. He's like, yo, I'm 86th.
I'm 86.
86 to fryer cook. Somebody call my probation officer and tell him to fucking suck my dick. Somebody tell my ex-wife to kill herself.
Yeah. God.
I mean, the
Olive Garden really is hell, isn't it?
And you know what? They opened like 72 hours later. That's crazy, dude. You got to shut the whole place down.
No, yeah, but they shut it down for 72 hours.
I wonder if they got a new fryer.
No
or did
way.
they just clean it?
They just got new grease. Yeah, they cleaned it.
They got some poor Mexican out there spraying that dude's head off.
Here's the thing.
Hold on, before I forget this. My dad said that he saw somebody in a restaurant on the fryer, had their phone, dropped their phone, and went in for it before they could even think about it. They just went in, 4 fingers, and he said the sound was immediate, just the crackle.
No.
That's where you're like, I have officially had too much to drink at work.
Yeah.
I just Men in Blacked the tips of my fingers. They're gone.
God. Have I ever told you about the near-death brewery experiences? Because that's a thing. Like, that's industrial work.
Oh, yeah. You're dealing with caustic material.
Dude. It's not just like...
You could put it in a barrel and Walter White somebody.
Have you ever heard... Do you know what a pressure release valve is?
Yeah, I don't know if they know at my brewery, but I think...
Have you ever heard it sound like a machine gun? Because that usually means you're about to blow some shit up.
I don't go anywhere near those tanks.
Well, actually, I almost imploded it is what happened.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. How did that happen?
Well, here's the thing. Like, when you're cleaning these tanks, you're setting up, like, cycles through hoses that's pumping water through.
Yes.
What I was doing is I was venting pressure, and all it takes is just to, like, forget to open a valve or not open it enough. Like, if you open this valve and not this one.
So what's worst case scenario? Like, what would happen?
Dude, you want to see a video of a fucking...
Well, no, I think you've shown me. So it just goes in?
Yeah, but very violently.
Oh, my God.
Like, very violently and very fast.
That's so scary. That's so scary, and it's like a job that you're definitely having a couple of brewskis. You know what I mean? You're like,
oh yeah.
I had a couple of stout boys, and
here's the thing,
forgot.
I was drunk enough when it happened. I didn't realize what happened, and the head brewer sprinted across the floor to open the valve.
Oh shit! Oh, so you were like about
like
to
I heard it, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then he ran over because he knew what the sound was, and then he explained to me what the sound was, and I was like, "Oh no!"
You're like drunk. You're like, "Yo, I think this piece of shit is broke."
Because what you've heard pressure release valves do usually is like
Yeah.
If it's nitrogen, it'll just every so often. And if it's like on a tank that's just overpressurized, it'll just kind of slow leak. If it's making a machine gun sound, that means that it's taking that piston in a spring and it's slamming it back and forth over and over again.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
So do you have any furniture? Like
Not a lot. I got like a couch.
I gotta say, and I know you're gonna think I'm just saying this. Hold on, let me see this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the head brewer almost get killed once.
That's insane.
It's always pressure.
Yeah.
With breweries. Oh, it's usually pressure.
One, I mean, those tanks are scary.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna think I'm just saying this, but it is fun the first night that you get to say it's almost like camping. You know what I mean? It's camping in your new house.
It is going to be like camping, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember when my family, we first moved. Actually, how crazy is this? It was around the Olympics because we sat in a house that our furniture was coming the next day. And so we all got in the living room. There was nothing in the house, and we had the Olympics on some tiny little TV. And we all laid and watched it. I remember being a kid like, this fucking rules.
That's awesome.
And I'm sure my dad was like, dude, I can't move. My back hurts. So we were all laying on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, I bet he woke up just like, holy. I slept on the floor the other night. We laid a pallet down for the kids. And then at night when we put them to bed, I laid down. Dude, I woke up. My arm was numb. I thought I was having a heart attack. My fucking hips were out of line.
Damn. There's waking up after sleeping way wrong is the worst.
It is the worst.
Because it always feels like something else is broken.
Yeah.
Like, I've woken up and been like, oh, my fucking liver is about to explode. Mm-hmm. And then I realize, I'm like, I think I just slept bad.
You know you're in for it when you're Googling, where are my kidneys?
Yeah.
A fucking doctor should call you immediately. We need an AI service where, when you Google where are my kidneys, you get a random spam call that's a doctor. Like, you all right? How you doing, dude?
Explain it to me.
Yeah. What's going on with your kidneys?
That would be a really good service if there was a service where instead of Googling it, you could just call a doctor.
We need that. I think that's what it's like to have insurance.
Yeah. I think it is. I think that is what it's like.
Just two guys being like, I wish there was like a place where you could see a doctor.
Yeah. This country's so fucked up that I bought a house, but I do not have health insurance.
Oh, man.
Because that's basically the choice,
You
though.
did it, though.
Yeah.
You got a stream.
I have a stream.
I mean, how crazy.
I have a stream
You
in
have
the
a
front
backyard?
yard. Yeah.
We'll do a backyard cast.
Oh, yeah.
We have to go out. You were like, I don't really want to put the lights out there because you just moved in.
Not tonight.
No, that is a fair point because that does look like porn.
Yeah.
It immediately, even if you don't want to think that, you're like.
At least right now, since I don't have shutters, it's like everybody can just see through the front window from the street.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're doing.
They're like, they look like they're riffing racistly in there.
Yeah. That guy's saying the N-word like the Hat Man.
And they're like, I swear to God, I know this guy. But yeah, man, this is cool. This is cool to have your own place. You can just do whatever you want. Which is just interesting, like, man, I mean, sometimes I get bummed out when I think about the amount of money that I've spent renting over my entire life.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. I hope we can find a house up in North Georgia. Get
You
a little
guys
land.
will find something.
We need a little land. So
Yeah,
that way
that's
we
what
can
you guys are
have,
looking
because what my idea is to do a little comedy camp out. We could do like have a couple of people camp out there, fucking shoot some guns, do whatever, and then wake up and do a podcast. Be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we got to get some land though.
I'm going to do some little comedy parties, I'm sure.
Hopefully. I'm trying to wait till the girls get a little bit older. I showed them Parliament Funkadelic today.
Yeah.
They were digging that.
Her first words were bop gun.
I know he gets to this part in the concert where he says, "Shit, goddamn, get off your ass and jam." And I was like, "Oh, I hope that's not her first words."
Yeah.
Just look at me, shit, goddamn.
That would be very funny to have just two babies chanting that at you.
Yeah. Christina's on my ass about it. She's like, you gotta quit cussing in front of the girls because they are starting to repeat stuff. Like you'll say thank you, and they say thank you.
Oh, really?
That's
so
signs. Yeah, you were like, I was telling you, I was on the way. She had a fucking meltdown.
Yeah.
As I was walking out
Over the Super Bowl halftime show. From what I heard,
she was not a Puerto Rican fan. She is.
Yeah.
She has prejudice. She says, I don't care if it is a territory. I said, Ava, please.
Yeah, she's like,
honey, you don't have to understand the words to enjoy the music. Yeah. She said those whores were out there shaking their ass. I said, Ava, please.
Did you see the gays, Daddy? Which, by the way, did you watch it?
No.
Bro,
no.
There's a scene where he comes out of this house and he climbs on top of this white pickup truck, and there's just people dancing around, and there's just two dudes simulating gay sex, or they're humping each other in the car door.
Are they face to face?
Oh yeah.
So
and the camera just pans over him. Like it just like pans over him on the way, and
they're just mashing their
yeah. It looks crazy.
So funny, mashing their wieners.
The Legion of Skanks made fun of it.
Oh my god. I didn't watch it. I told you I was at work. I forgot. I don't need to see it.
The Super Bowl was so bad.
I
didn't want to unleash you on it.
Listen,
with Khalil there because it would have made him sad because he was
I mean, give you a little fucking peek behind the curtain. We're recording this early because I'm going out of town, dude. I'm getting ready to take a road trip with my family to Virginia.
Whew.
That's like 10 hours.
Buddy.
That's, I think, 8 or 9 if you don't have kids.
I think you're going to learn a lot about yourself.
They can't sit in car seats like that, so you have to get out every couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting like 2 hours a time, and then you got to break for like 30 minutes probably. 15. Yeah. No, you're going to be...
The Griswolds go to Virginia.
It's going to be a big problem.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Really, what I'm more worried about is not really the road trip, which, I mean, who knows how that's going to go.
Yeah.
Getting them out of the car sometimes, they do not want to get back in the car. They fucking
really?
lose it. Oh, yeah. Our realtor, like, fucking runs every time. Like, when we put him back in the car, they start screaming. He's like, okay, I'll see you at the next house.
Oh, man.
Like, hey, man, you can't help. But, yeah, I'm more worried about the Airbnb. Of just having them in this place that they can't fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not going to be baby proof. That's what I was telling her. I was like, do we have to bring like outlet covers? Like, what are we going to do? And that's just me. I'm there all day in a non-baby proof house chasing kids around. Like, she's going to be gone. Like, it's fucking reverse Mad Men.
Oh, no.
I'm the stay-at-home bitch.
It's going to be...
I know. She was like, how do you feel if I go out and get drinks with my coworkers?
I mean,
I felt like a jealous housewife. I was like, and what? I'm just here all day. I'd like to go out and see adults. I'd like to go out and speak to other husbands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that sucks. And it's an away game. So it's like, there's going to be something that when I get up there, I go, fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot the fucking...
You're going to be like, this is a lot of arsenic at knee level.
You're like, I forgot to not do this. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is prepare the best you can. And
that's it. And then buy it if you have to. Take a Walmart trip. I'm not above that. Whatever. Yeah. She was like, we can get it off Facebook Marketplace. I'm not doing that,
Facebook Marketplace.
Let me tell you, women... It's crazy that there's not a Netflix special about a serial killer every fucking month because of the way that women just get on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Fucking insane, dude.
It's how Craigslist used to be.
Bro, I'm meeting people in Kroger parking lots. I was like, I used to do this to get drugs.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing it to make $3 on like a changing table. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
And I'm going to be honest, I keep telling people in my life that I'm going to furnish this house and I'm going to use Facebook Marketplace as part of that. And I've been lying the whole time. I'm not going to touch Facebook Marketplace.
Dude, I don't like, there's something about, I'm like,
Facebook wants to be the master of all trade. Like, they want to do everything.
They're going Craigslist because they realize they're like, all we got is racist boomers.
Do you remember when they tried to become a dating app?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It's racist boomers and like dead wiggers from your high school. That's all that Facebook is. That's it, dude. It's like every kid that got strung out on pills and heroin and fucking your racist uncle.
That, and then the ladies that got strung out, now they're single moms who are doing their best.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I told you. I know a friend that's like an influencer, and I'm like, bitch, I've known you your whole life. Let's
honestly
stop it.
Yeah, because that's the thing is your friends from back in the day that are doing well are not posting on Facebook.
Let me tell you,
that's the thing.
I almost got so petty because this dude tried to. He just was one of these people I've known for a long time, right? And he would always send me messages. Like every time I would post something, he'd be like, "That's dumb as fuck. Like, what do you do?" I mean, just always trying to be a smart ass, but it just started rubbing me the wrong way. And he was like a big in the sneaker community. And so one day he sent me a thing like,
the sneaker community.
Bro, he resold shoes.
That sounds like the most racist thing you've ever said.
No, he goes to sneaker cons and shit and sells like resells shoos. There's a whole economy of people that just sell like.
I know. I was making a silly.
Defending myself because I'm about to hit you with a good one though. He fucking would say he sent me something about the kids, and I posted a picture of Banjo. He's like, "You're not gonna give a fuck about that cat when those kids get here." And I just sent him back a picture of him in blackface from like 2008.
Hilarious.
Dude. He just unfriended me. Blocked me. I didn't even have to give him a threat. I was just like, "Hey man, here's you in a very distasteful Tiger Woods outfit." He went way dark for Tiger Woods. Like literally, he showed up to the party and everybody was like, "All right, dude, what
like,
the fuck?"
Okay, Wesley.
Yeah, Tiger Woods. First off, that's not his complexion.
No,
that's crazy. That's crazy that you did. That you fucking did Tiger Woods like that. That's wild.
You should put that picture up on the clip of this.
I mean, I was like, don't even.
That's funny.
Yeah. Immediately he was like, all right, let's not get crazy.
And now it makes sense why my joke didn't make sense to you.
It's so funny.
I was like, this is a crazy joke, but Keegan will get it and he'll laugh. And then you were like,
That's the equivalent of somebody road raging and getting out of their car and coming up to you to like jerk you out of your car and then seeing you have a pistol and they're like, "Oh, hey, you know what? I'm actually go back to my car. I'm just kidding." They're like, "Hey, fuck you. Oh, you have a picture of me in blackface. Okay,
bye."
I honestly, that's how our government works. I've been reading a couple Gmails. It seems that's how the old. Hey, you know what they need to do? They need to redo that. "I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill." That's what they need to do. We need to do the schoolhouse. The Schoolhouse Rocks, dude. We need to redo that. "I'm just a bill."
Honestly, you should update Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, you've talked about doing conspiracy theory lullabies.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. It all wrapped in. Well, now we have a Patreon really cooking, so now we have an outlet. I like that our Patreon has just turned into like all the shit we want to do, but we're like, well, where am I going to put this? On the Patreon.
I can't let my family see this.
Yeah. No, that would be great. Yeah. They really do need to redo that and be like, that's not how things get passed. We take closeted gay men and we prop them up so that we can control them. Mitch McConnell. What's that other dude?
The
Lindsey
turtle
Graham.
himself.
Dude.
I feel like Mitch McConnell is the turtle that Stephen King was talking about.
I feel like he's Dana Carvey in
Oh, you think it's a Dana Carvey character?
It's a master of disguise.
It could be.
Dude.
If they needed to kill off Mitch McConnell, they could just replace him with Dana Carvey. Easy. He's already played that character.
You're like, Adam Ray is a genius. Tony Hinchcliffe, unbelievable. The entire time he was Mitch McConnell.
It would be funny if Adam Ray was like 8 people.
Adam Ray is 3 years away from doing an Eddie Murphy.
Dude, that would be...
He's gonna fucking do... It would be incredible. It would be crazy.
Dude, just Tony Hinchcliffe sucking off Dr. Phil.
Just him playing every role. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if that's what he wants to do. I don't know. Is he like does he act?
I mean, yeah, all those characters, that's hard to do for 3 hours. That's crazy.
But is he doing it on is he doing movies or shows?
I don't know. I've never really gotten into Adam Ray. I know the Dr. Phil thing gets outrageous.
That's because Adam Ray is probably a plant. I just assume that about everybody that I suddenly know about.
Yeah, man.
That's huge.
I mean, it sucks too, right? I think that's by design.
Tony Hinchcliffe is the most visibly closeted gay man I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And as you said, that's what they're doing.
Yeah. I think that we should do like a Kill Tony style show.
No.
Yeah, but not what. I think you could do it through stories, but
like
not
a storyteller version,
right? But not like Kill Tony. You know what I mean? But have people get up and tell stories, and then us be able to be like, what? Just in the middle of the
Yeah, what if time goes until one of us hits a buzzer and then you're done?
That's what I mean. You have a panel, and if the majority of the panel hits it, because, man, sometimes people will get you with a story and captivate you, and then sometimes you're just sitting there like, bro.
Yeah.
Every female guest just immediately.
That would be funny.
Oh, and by the way, let me bring this up. So remember the time, I don't know what episode it was, and I was talking about Aldi, and I said that I felt like I got fucking robbed at Aldi.
Yeah.
Because
all
right. So this is what happened that time for people who didn't know. I was bringing my buggy back. Guy said, "Can I take your buggy?" Took my buggy. Did not give me anything in return. Your buggy has a quarter in it. You get it back when you bring your buggy. I remember being like,
that's why I don't go to that commie store.
but I was just like, what the fuck? Did this old guy just bully me out of a quarter?
Yes.
Then a guy did it today, and he gave me a quarter, and I suddenly realized, yo, I was right. Fuck that old dude. That guy just stole a quarter from me.
Yeah.
He knew
that guy saw a hustle on TikTok.
Oh, he does it 4 times a week now. He's up $1. That guy, he's just outside the Aldi all day.
That right there, that's how you afford something like this.
But it is interesting. They run outside. They're like, "Hey, get him out of here! That guy's been out here all week." He's like, "You idiots with your 9 to 5. I make $100,000 outside an Aldi."
He stops limping as he walks away.
You're like, "Why are you taking a buggy? You're in a wheelchair. You can't even push it anyway."
Dude, it is crazy. You ever hear about the people where it's like they have money and they just spend off time pretending to be homeless?
That's crazy.
That happened. A lot of people in the military do that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say a lot of people in the military, not a lot, but every person who I have heard does that from a source that I would consider reliable was in the military.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember there was a story.
Do you
there was
think you could do it?
There was a staff sergeant where Christmas leave, where everybody gets to go on leave. He wouldn't go anywhere. He would just go fucking be homeless for 2 weeks or pretend to be homeless for 2 weeks, and he'd make $15,000.
Would you do it?
In 2 weeks? No. I mean, I could.
I was about to say.
I could. Like, I wouldn't even have to wear different clothes.
You should do it and instead sell the Patreon. Instead, be like, hey, man, you got $1? Why don't you join the Patreon?
That would be funny, yeah. That would be, honestly.
Somebody comes up to give you $1, you're like, no, save it. Patreon.com. You have a QR code? No.
Yeah.
I want you to listen to my podcast.
Yeah. That would be, it would be funny to just like pretend to be homeless, but just be We should
Will podcast for food.
Keegan. Why are we not paying homeless people to hold signs that advertise our podcast for a certain amount of time?
Yeah. Like a sign spinner?
Cause like off a boulevard, right? Like there's always like 5 dudes out there walking through. You're like, hey man, I'll give you $50 if for 1 hour you hold this sign instead of your sign.
Yeah. I think we should get some sign spinners. Doing some tricks.
Sign spinners?
Or just give a homeless guy Adderall and see if he feels inspired to do his own tricks.
How much are sign spinners, you think? What's a sign spinner run you?
Gotta be $15 an hour.
15 an hour? God, that's pretty cheap. But I feel like you can't get 1 hour.
Then I feel like you are putting your name on this. You're really relying on that sign spinner to not cause an accident or do.
Yeah, to like to pull his dick out.
They're like, today on Fox 5 Atlanta, sign spinner with a Finish the Story sign ran into traffic.
Sign spinner advertising some podcast nobody's heard of.
Yeah. We think it's a podcast or it could be a radio show or a book review. News at 7.
I'm pretty sure it's just 2 dipshits talking to each other.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know if I could do it, but honestly, if I could have like 4 or 5 little airplane bottles on me, I could definitely go out there and not give a fuck. Because once you have like a couple of drinks, it wouldn't be shameful.
No.
It's no more shameful than getting on your Instagram story and being like, I had a hard month. Here's my Venmo. I'm trying to make rent. That's crazy to me. Like I would be so embarrassed. Like, especially if it's like, dude, I have friends where, hey, if you have a medical emergency or something happens, I get that. I have friends that are just like, yo, I didn't go to work.
I didn't work enough this month.
Yeah, we're like, bro, what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's their goal is always like their full rent.
Hey, y'all, trying to go on vacation.
Hey, y'all, I'm trying to get high.
Just the worst.
Hey, y'all, I'm getting down to my last joint. That would be.
All I need is $2 million and an 8-ball of cocaine.
Yeah, you're sitting at the bar with somebody like, did you just start a GoFundMe to get coke?
That would. I would fight that guy out of the bar. Like that's,
I would appreciate that as somebody who has done cocaine. I would appreciate a GoFundMe for coke.
Oh, what a business idea.
Over asking me for a bump every time I go to the bathroom. You get like a puppy dog. Like somebody who just like attaches themselves to you. You're like, oh, great. Yeah, GoFundMe. I just would be so embarrassed. I saw one the other day. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what if you bomb a GoFundMe? That sucks.
Oh, if you bomb a GoFundMe, that's how you kill yourself.
That's how you dunk your head in the fryer.
Like if you have a medical problem, like if you're like, I have stage 2 cancer, and then you put up a GoFundMe and you don't meet the goal.
Yeah.
You should just kill yourself.
It's as bad
That's what I would do.
I would dunk my head in a fryer.
That's not true. I would go to the VA, which is as good as killing yourself.
Let them do it.
Then it's not suicide and God won't care.
Then I'll be able to get into heaven. The good heaven with golden roads and mansions.
Yeah.
The Baptist heaven.
I believe they're calling it Boomer Heaven.
Yeah, Boomer Heaven, where Trump is buff and doesn't shit his pants.
Isn't it crazy when you think about how heaven was described as a child?
It's insane.
You're like, oh, this is just Boomer Heaven. It's literally, you're not what you're describing is not what anybody in any generation before you thought.
You're like, Aunt Linda, I think you're describing a cheesecake factory.
And the menu has 35 pages.
The menu goes on forever. Hey, fucking Cheesecake Factory is like a boomer like fever dream.
The food is unlimited and you pay in prayers.
There's all kind of things. There's cakes that you wouldn't even eat. They're like fruit you wouldn't even touch.
You pay by saying, I love you, Jesus.
Dude, that was my favorite part of church, was going out to eat after church.
Yeah, it's everybody's.
I would just be like, dude.
It's why it's one of like the pivotal returning scenes of the Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, it was the best. Where would y'all
go? We'd mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, we would hit a.
My mom really liked. There's this Mexican restaurant called El Toro, which it seems like every town has an El Toro.
Yes, I was gonna say El Toro, El Rancho Grande.
Yeah, but my mom really liked the El Toro in Shakopee, Minnesota.
Hit that cheese dip with jalapenos. Come on, son. Endless chip. I like to eat so many chips. I feel sicky by the time my entree comes.
I think El Toro is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, might be the reason that it took me until like my mid-late 20s to get into spicy food.
Really?
Yeah. Because when I think back, the first time I remember eating something being like, oh, that's too spicy, was my dad dared me to take like a drop of Tabasco as awesome. Like a child.
It's so funny.
That's the earliest memory I have relating to spicy food.
I hit my nephew. We were eating pizza, and I put hot sauce on my pizza, and he was like, "Can I have a bite of that?" And I went, "It's hot," and he thought hot dude,
so he blew on it.
Yeah, he took a bite, and as I saw him blow on it, I was like, "Oh no!" Like he misinterpreted.
He took a bite. He's like, "That's not hot."
Oh no, he took a bite and cried. He didn't even know what spicy food was. He just took a bite and was like,
he thought he was dying.
It's like, dude, I'm so sorry. I am dead inside, so I drenched it in Frank's.
You do hot sauce on pizza?
Oh yeah, love hot sauce on pizza.
Not
Frank's Red Hot, smother it.
Put that shit on anything.
And I'll hit it with some red pepper flakes too.
Whoa, you're doubling up?
I'll double up on it.
I mean, I'll hit those red pepper flakes.
Bro, when I'm at the brewery in the food truck, I'll get a margarita pizza with a side of buffalo sauce and just just give me a little dunk every couple bites. Then when I get down to the crust, that's a must. Hitting the buffalo sauce with the crust.
Actually, now that I think about it,
yeah.
With the crust, I could see.
Yeah. I know. I'm just a heathen. I always am like, I'm going to save it for the crust, and I never do. Then I go to this one little place that does late night tacos in Marietta, and they get this green sauce. And it's one of those things where every time I eat it, I get the hiccups, and I'm sweating. Just like I'm just driving down the road.
They're doing that.
Oh, my body's malfunctioning, dude. I'm like, this is great. Like, what about me likes this? That's where I'm like, this is insane that I force my white body to do this. This is like just my body like breaks down.
I have something fun.
What do you have?
That I did. Oh shit. That I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I went and scouted the local bar and restaurant scene a little bit.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not going to say the name of the place, but
is there a place right around here?
It is a half a mile walk.
Oh,
there is a pub / bar with a golden tea machine and a smoking section.
No way. Inside smoking section.
And it's half a mile from here. Dude, I went over there, hung out with a couple old dudes yesterday.
That's awesome.
Had a nice time. One of them told me the food is really good, but he's a guy who also said he's there every day, so
Let me
that's
tell you,
hit or miss.
I guarantee you something on that menu is good.
Yeah.
They have something on there that'll fucking blow your goddamn socks off.
Yeah.
It's some sandwich. It's something, They're like, dude, the burger.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it one of these days.
Especially a lot of pubs, they like pride themselves on that because it's like that's how you keep people in there.
Yeah,
fucking
good
man.
bar. That's how you build regulars. I feel like.
Well, you got to give these fucking drunks during the day something. You're
Yeah,
gonna be cleaning bodies up. Be like that guy just took his blood pressure medicine. I gotta get him some tendies. Get him some tendies on his stomach.
God, dude, I might go over there for dinner.
Man, I'm telling you, nothing is better than a dive bar that does like their own chicken fingers, like a ham.
Oh yeah, that like really. Yeah. To me, the beer batter is the ultimate chicken finger
Really?
batter. I love a beer batter.
Who has a beer batter out of like that I would know?
McCracken's.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like that, like super fluffy, big, but then really crunchy on, and then it's always got a lot of like little stringies.
Yep,
it's the good
exactly
stuff.
What you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the ultimate. It's like the fish and chips batter.
Exactly like that. That's what I was thinking. God, a good fish and chips is awesome.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't had a really like where I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Dude, the best one I ever had, I was in St. Augustine, but I was so fucked up. I remember I was bummed that I was so fucked up because I was like, man, I can't even fucking enjoy it. Like, everybody else was like, this is so incredible. And I was like, dude, I'm spinning. I'm pretty sure the waitress just told me to get out of here.
Yeah.
You're like, did anybody else get their tab? Or is it just...
Dude,
That's a classic you're cut off move. That's what I do. I bring your tab first. That's how I start the conversation. I didn't ask for this. I'm not asking. I'm telling you, you're done. So go ahead and, put your John Hancock on there. You're fucked up is when you look down and somebody has an Uber and you just see like the Ubers on the way.
Like, oh no.
That's when you've fallen asleep at the bar.
Yeah.
You've thrown up. Your girlfriend fell through the window. They're like, hey, man, y'all are out. Actually, y'all are out, and we put it on the bar tab. Because a lot of places like Savannah, you'll have a bar Uber. Like, they'll have an Uber account through the bar that if you have to send somebody home.
Whoa.
Well, it's better to do that than fucking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not connected to anybody. Like, I'm not putting if somebody throws up in a bar, I'm not putting them on my personal account to get me banned from Uber for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you're liable for the $250 cleanup fee if they throw up.
And then also, like, you're only getting the Uber drivers who are like the real warriors who are here to do this. Because if you're an Uber driver who's scared of dealing with drunk people, and
you're watching them.
The bar orders an Uber. You're like, okay, I'm not going to take that.
You're out there, you're in your fucking little Nissan Altima, and you're waiting, and you see somebody weekend at Bernie's, some guy out of a bar.
No, I swear he's alive.
Yeah, they're just dragging your feet.
Okay, Dahmer.
I mean, dude, I've definitely put some people in an Uber where I'm like, this guy's for sure going to fucking throw up. Yeah. At the very least, he's going to go, you roll the window down.
Yep.
Get that air on your face. That's when you know you're in trouble. That's a start of a bad ride.
Yeah. Learning how to not throw up in a car is something you have to learn through your 20s.
Boy, and once you start feeling that, it's like, oh no.
Bro, my dad is a master.
I've held some.
Dude, like my dad is so good at it that my mom told me a story one time. My mom was like, "Yeah, we were, you had a few beers. I was driving us home. Fuck, I don't have any. Right. There's a towel on that that is for this. Yeah, that'll work. Bro, my mom tells me this story where she's like, I'm driving your dad home. And we're driving and it's going fine and he's just quiet and then he goes, "Can you pull over?" like calmly. He's like, hey, can you pull over? She's like, sure. And she didn't like she took her time. Like she wasn't like rushing to pull over. She just like pulled over calmly. He opened the door, threw up out the door, and then just was like, all right, we can go.
Oh my God, dude.
No, my dad is a master.
Oh man. Yeah, I dated a girl in high school and her whole family was leaving a family party. And I'm talking about like they're in a car. They got like aunts and uncles in a car and they're all driving back to their place. And she said her dad got out of the car and threw up. And this is like 7:00. Like,
oh man.
And he got out and he's like, he was a bigger dude. And she's like, dude, he got out of the car and we're all like, Dad, what are you doing? And he just, she's like, the amount of liquid that came out of his mouth. Like, when you're drinking beer and you it's crazy. It's Exorcist level. Like,
oh yeah. Dude, I've thrown up beer so many times because I used to be really into craft beer. So I was drinking a lot of like,
oh my God.
I was having, 8, 9, 10 IPAs in a night.
The taste of all those different hops coming back
just
up
blast.
through your nose.
Here's the thing. It goes so fast. Because also, and I think I've told you this, I puke easy.
Yeah.
Always have.
I don't fight it down at all.
I'm good at it.
Yeah.
I'm very efficient. Like if I need to throw up, I get my little squatty potty. I get down there, lift the thing, and then I will, dude, sometimes as soon as I pull my head up, I'm like, that was a lot of force. I'm like, that was like, sometimes I'm like,
you got hair, you got a beard, you got a lot of
I'm
obstacles.
tying it back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also a professional.
Yeah, you got to put it up.
I was once hanging out with a lady and I threw up behind her. Like we were walking and I just like fell a few steps behind and then just walking puked into the bushes. And the only reason she knew is because she heard it hit the bushes.
That's so funny.
Like she heard it hit the bushes and she turned around and she looked at me like, did you just throw up? I was like, yeah, a little bit.
One of the worst times I ever threw up was I was in Savannah and I had we threw down the night before and I woke up and it was when I had my dog.
The morning throw ups are much worse than
I'd only been asleep
beer.
probably an hour or two. She woke me up. She had to go out and I was like, I felt so bad, right? So it's summer. I go down there. It's probably 6:30 in the morning, but it's already hot.
So you really went for it.
It's already hot. So I'm down there in this square. And I have her off a leash, and I'm just letting her walk. And it's just like your mouth gets wet, and you feel it coming up. I'm like, oh, my God. And I'm standing in this beautiful square in Savannah, and I'm like, oh, no. And I'm looking, I'm like, I gotta, these bushes, this is it. So I run over to these bushes, and I just start projectile vomiting. And I look up, and there's a whole tour of, like, these people doing a walking tour. And this guy...
That was the craziest haunted tour I've ever been on.
This guy's standing there with his back to me, and he's giving the tour, and he's like, and this is Magnolia Square. And I'm just like, oh. People looking at me are like, oh, my God. He turned around. He's like.
And it's one of those ones that's so strong that it goes wide. You know?
And I literally was standing and went down to my knees. It was just
oh no.
And I'm like hungover. I hadn't slept. These people saw me just start to. They're like, this is a man's rock bottom.
You just got a dog that is sitting and watching you on a leash behind you?
She thought I was playing, dude. She wasn't on a leash, so she saw me get down on my knees, and she's like, let's do it.
Can I eat that?
I know. I'm like, no, stop.
Get
away.
I don't want you to get drunk.
It's just Parker's chicken tenders that I tried to eat, just full. It was one of those where you're throwing up whole chicken tenders. Because you're so drunk, I ate it like a pelican. I just got home.
Yeah. The solids are the problem when throwing up.
Oh, yeah. Feels like you're fucking throwing up a rock.
Ugh.
Yeah, these people... That's the real Savannah. Y'all want a tour of Savannah? Here's a man at his rock bottom lowest, literally on his hands and knees. It's 108 degrees at 6:30 in the morning.
This is authentic Savannah.
Welcome to Savannah. None of that pussy Charleston shit. Welcome to Savannah. I'm dying. Oh, that was the worst part about Savannah was being hungover and I didn't have a car and I had to fucking ride my bike in the hot. It would be so hot so early. You're like, I can't even. And then at night too. You don't get a break from it. You realize why Savannah was such a big drinking town because it was like before AC, you probably couldn't sleep without fucking getting shit-faced.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Savannah, like, I get the bike thing because it makes sense for the town. I've walked around Savannah. I'm like, a bike would be great here.
Yeah. It's all flat.
Dude, when I was in Minneapolis, there was this. You ever meet a crazy bike guy where he's like, he insists on riding it everywhere?
Yeah.
Regardless of distance?
Yeah.
Dude, there was this guy in Minnesota. This pizza place, Fat Lorenzo's.
Yeah.
They had a location in a town called Bloomington, Minnesota. It's where the airport is. It's where the Mall of America is. But it is a suburb. It's not main Minneapolis.
Right.
He lived in Minneapolis, and he would ride his bike 10 miles to Bloomington to be a server in the winter.
Fuck that.
Dude, he had like snow tires. He had snow tires. He'd show up bundled up.
No, fuck you, dude. Snow
And it's
tires
like-
on a bicycle. Get the fuck
And he's like, yeah,
out
I
of
just rode 10 miles, and then I'm going to serve, and then I'm going to ride 10 miles home
Oh, my God.
at night when it's colder.
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking way.
Ridiculous.
That sucks. I used to have to bring a change of clothes.
That guy was murdered by Somalians, I assume.
That guy was murdered and Somalians took his bicycle. They're like screaming, it's got mud tires. Look at me. I'm the bicyclist now.
I'm the traffic disruption now.
Look at me. Look at me. I run the red light now. It pisses me off when people don't abide by rules.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, you're going to ruin somebody's day because they're going to blast you and have to do with all that. They might be sneaking a pin hit and just bam.
I mean, when I was a delivery driver at that place, the store not there because they had a store in Minneapolis too. He didn't work for that one. He worked for the other one.
That's so stupid.
But the Minneapolis one, dude, there was like this bike path that went right by the place and it crossed over the road that we would be going out of constantly because it's right in front of the store. And it had the stop sign for the bike lane. Mm-hmm. And they would just blow through that. And every day I would try a little bit to make them hit me. To like pull into the lane where it's like, if you're not paying attention and you blow that stop sign, you're going to hit me and it's your fault because you didn't stop.
Did I ever tell you I got hit by a car?
Hit?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, I was on my bicycle. I was driving down fucking Broughton Street right by Leopold's in Savannah. I know you might not know this, but anybody who knows.
How hard did you get hit?
So Leopold's has a line out the door all the time, right? Okay. So I'm on the way to work. It's got to be 4 o'clock because it's the night shift. So I'm taking a right, and a SCAD security police officer, like security guy, pulls out of a handicapped parking spot, which he shouldn't have been in, and fucking boom, I hit him. I go over the hood, slam. There's like 20 people outside.
Whoa.
And they're all like waiting on ice cream. So they see it and they're like, oh my God. The SCAD security guard jumps out.
Yeah.
I am on probation for a DUI. I had a couple of fucking drinks.
Oh,
and,
no.
Something. I was like, dude. I jumped up. My fucking pants were ripped. My shirt was untucked. All these people were like, no, stay down, stay down. I was like, nope, I'm good. The guy was like, dude, please, what are you doing? And I just literally ran from like a crowd of 30 people.
That's crazy.
They were like, hey, stop him. I was like, no way. I got to work and I like brought my bicycle inside and my manager was like, I was like, I'm gonna leave.
Your pants are ripped. You're gonna have to go home and change.
He's like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm gonna leave this back here. It's like, I'm not even gonna ask. He's like, I want to know when they come in here, I can just say, I really don't know what he's talking about. He's like, I don't want to have to lie. I was like, I got hit by a car. Which, dude, looking back, if I wasn't on probation and I hadn't had a couple of drinks, that was it.
You would have been set up, yeah.
I'd have a farm
Dude.
by now. I probably would, if we're being honest, if I would have got any amount of money.
You would have died from
Died
cocaine.
4 days later, dude.
Probably.
You could not, at that time in my life, if you would have gave me $10,000, I would have true detected. I would have like just been that guy.
I think you could have got more than 10,000.
I'm just saying that was the bottom of I would have
Dude,
died.
10,000 for college security?
Yeah.
You could have gotten $1.5 billion, I bet.
Yeah,
you could have been Highland with Elon out there.
No, I would have been Jimmy Buffett down at Key West. As drunk as I was, I would have drowned on a fucking boat.
You would have just been like, what's the sunniest place I can go right now?
I just die at Abe's, the place I work.
At the bar.
Yeah. I don't even have the money yet.
You just keep telling them, you're like, I'll close up. And then you stay until the opener shows up.
I'll sell you, man. I'm rich. They're like, I don't know what he's talking about. He got hit by a car earlier. I think he has CTE.
Dude, there's this story. I forget about it all the time. But my dad got fucked up by a car as a kid on a bike.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How old are we talking?
I think like 9-ish.
Damn.
Pretty young. And it's like, it's one of those stories that I feel like it's way worse than it sounds because nobody in the family ever is like, I heard it as like, oh yeah. Like, or my dad told me once, he's like, yeah, I got hit. And
He got hit?
bad. Yeah, by a car.
Like in a neighborhood?
Dude, he grew up in rural Wisconsin. There's ain't no neighborhoods.
So they hit and ran?
I don't know if they ran.
Huh.
But like apparently got fucked up pretty good. Damn. I mean, my dad has a metal plate in his ankle because my uncle dropped a wall on him.
What do you mean a wall?
He was a framer. They put up walls. So if you're putting up a wall with a guy,
oh my God, I would be so fucking mad at my brother, dude.
Yeah.
If he dropped a wall on me.
Yeah.
I would never let him live that down.
No.
I'd be like, you fucking piece of shit.
Nah, but it's Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry's the man. He was the town chairman.
My brother dropped an armoire on me in a fucking truck. He like pushed it when I wasn't ready, and I fell down in a truck, and it was just on top of me. And like, dude, I couldn't get it off of me, and it was so heavy. I was just like screaming, just white trash, screaming at a fucking apartment complex. All my new neighbors are like, oh my God.
Dude, fucking.
Moving with your family.
Have you broken a bone?
Yeah, I've broken a lot of fingers. Not anything serious.
Oh yeah, I broke my arm once, and I just like I remember it was funny because my siblings thought I was faking. Like it was until my parents were like, oh, like as soon as I got in front of my parents, it was like, oh, but like they were laughing and shit. They're like,
was your arm crooked?
No, it was. I fractured both of the bones in the forearm. But it was fractures. It wasn't like I didn't like shatter anything.
Man, when I was a kid, we had at our house, we had like a hill that was like there was a cul-de-sac, then it was a hill, but the hill went into our driveway. And then we had the garage at the end. Yeah. And so like all day they were doing bikes and they were riding down the hill. My mom came outside and she's like, dude, knock it the fuck off. Like somebody's going to get hurt. Y'all are hauling ass. Because they would come down into the driveway and then they would skid to a stop in the garage.
Yeah, which is sick.
So sick, dude.
So cool.
I was a little brother watching him do it, and I was like, this is...
I didn't understand what you were talking about until you said skid in the garage, and I'm like, oh, I've done that shit.
Yeah, dude, I was like, this is the sickest. And it was perfect because it had a hill that went into our driveway.
Yeah, it was like set up.
So my mom was like, y'all are going to hit the hot water heater. Like something's bad's going to happen. So they're like, all right, no more bicycles. So they go put on the rollerblades, dude.
Oh, fuck.
They're like, obviously, she meant no bikes, rollerblades
the
are cool.
way easier thing to stop.
So first dude up is our friend Patrick. And he comes hauling ass down, dude. And I remember me and my brother are watching. And as he's coming, he like hits the driveway. And we both were like the panic of like, oh, he's hauling ass. Like, when is he going to... When is he gonna do a little toe drag? When is he gonna put his? And he just never did. And he came hauling ass, dude. And he put both hands up and immediately hit the wall and broke both of his arms.
No,
I'm talking about in half. Fuck. Like it was the loudest I'd ever. I mean, he just slammed and just on the ground. And my mom came downstairs because she thought we had knocked the hot water heater over. That's how loud it was in the house.
Whoa.
And she comes downstairs.
I mean, yeah, that'll shake. That's like a tree hitting the house.
He definitely George of the Jungle right into the wall, bro. My mom comes downstairs. She was livid. She came flying down the stairs. She's like, I fucking told you. And then she looked over and he's just laying on the garage. And he goes, she goes, oh my God, dude. Like when my mom jumped back, I was like, oh, he's fucked. And we had to take him to the hospital. And the whole time he was like in shock. He was in so much pain. He was just like, he couldn't wrap his mind around. He kept trying to move his arms.
Yeah.
And we kept being like, stop, dude, stop.
Yeah. This was also in the era where like everybody thought everybody was trying to sue them at all times.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
and
I
his
feel like
parents were so weird. He was like from kind of a cult where like his mom would, I mean, looking back now, I think his mom was right. She didn't believe in TV. She didn't believe in movies.
No, she was smart.
Yeah. And I think about her all the time.
You're thinking,
bro,
man,
we used to think it was so crazy. She would just not take care of the baby. It was like Patrick and his sister, and she would be like, today I'm not taking care of the baby. You have to feed the baby. You have to change the baby. She's like, what if I died? Yeah. What if something happened? And you're like, I remember being a kid like, that's crazy. Now I'm like, she was making points.
I mean, that's like, I feel like shit like that is the reason that.
She was a prepper.
Well, I was going to, great.
Dude, at the time though, I was like,
yeah.
I remember
you're like, that's crazy.
But they had a canning closet and I was like, yo, this lady's out of her mind.
That's why I feel like it's weird to hold animosity against your parents.
Yeah.
Unless your parents were like, beating you or some like getting crazy with it.
Might have been a little bit.
But like if your parents just tried their best with the information they had, it's like, do you know everything? Do I? Nobody knows everything.
Right.
Your parents also did not know everything.
Yeah, and let me tell you, kids
and just
don't come with an instruction manual.
And just because it didn't go perfect doesn't mean that they fucked up horribly. Like I have a new line for. Is this funny?
You should do that on stage. Hey guys, is this funny?
No, that's why I'm asking you if it's funny. You and you.
It's a new segment of the show. Pumping up, pump, pump. Is it funny?
I would describe my father as an Orthodox, non-denominational Christian. Which just means that he reads the Bible himself and comes out with Zionism. Okay, I'll try it then. I'll try it on stage.
Oh, man. He like sees the Wailing Wall videos. He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah. No, he's like literal supervillain logic. Like I want the U.S. to fund Israel because if Israel gets all of Israel and does what they want, then the world can end the way I want it to.
No, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I thought so too. I think so. I didn't thought so. I used to be very on board.
The mental gymnastics of that are wild, man.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad that I got a joke out of this at least.
Yeah, for sure. You should definitely do that. Yeah, you got Zionism out of that.
That was so. I told you I haven't been sleeping. I wrote that in my break of sleep last night. I was like laying. I was like, ugh. And then I just thought of that and I put it in my phone.
So are you waking up like wide awake? Like is it like go time? Whoa.
I mean,
what are you doing?
I don't know about go time, but like I'm awake.
Yeah, what are you doing? You reading?
No, I'm laying down and trying to sleep again.
Oh, dude, I just admit defeat. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I think I have PTSD from fucking living in Marietta and the train. Just when you can't sleep and then the train comes and you're just like, dude, I'm over it.
I would say I think the Army has given me a little bit of the like I can sleep anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because for a while, the Army sleep deprived, like especially basic training, it's crazy. Like sometimes you get on like these big buses or like they have semi-trailers, but the trailer is built like a bus just to fit more people. But like sometimes if you have to go farther than it's reasonable for dicks to make you walk, you'll get on this big trailer thing and it's like you're so sleep deprived and everybody is that you get on, you sit down, you have like
bro, y'all are like really cattling out.
Bro, you have 100 pounds of shit on you.
Crazy, dude.
You sit down and then you wake up where you were going.
Y'all are like cattle going to the fucking butcher. Just like, we'll load you on these stables.
Well, that's the plan.
That's how they want you to think.
Yeah.
Have you heard the term Gilliam? Are you familiar?
You're letting it rip. That's the new Tartaria.
Hey, that's my word. That's my N word. You can't take that from me. You cannot take that from me. Somebody's like, you can't say that. Hey, Keegan, you can't take it from me.
Keegan, you used to be a white rapper. I thought your N word was wigger.
That's everybody. Everybody can say that. No, we can say that because we're taking the word back. Goy boy. We're taking it back.
I just noticed this post is installed wrong.
No. Is that going to bother you forever?
No. I'm probably going to forget about it within a minute and a half.
Because let me tell you, as fun as it is when I'm setting everything up and you get to put all your shit up, I always put everything up and then I'm like, this is not where I want anything. I always am like, I thought this is where I wanted it, but
I really truly don't care so much.
I'm interested to see.
I'm going to need help. No,
I'm interested to see what's
I don't think
going
you
on
like,
in here.
like, I will not place furniture without the help of a friend.
Yeah.
Not for heavy reasons, for decor reasons.
You got to get Christina in here to help you, dude.
If Christina wants to come over and help, I am down.
Yeah, because the way that women's mind works, like I would never have thought, dude. She was on my ass about the dishwasher the other day, and I immediately went into like my you go into like defensive mode of every relationship you've ever had in your life with women, and she's like, why the fuck do you pack the dishwasher like this? And I'm like, oh, okay. It's not enough that I do the fucking dishes. I started immediately doing that. Then I watched her because I had loaded the dishwasher. I watched her reload the dishwasher and was like, oh, there are levels to this.
Yeah.
Like I saw her, I guess nobody's ever showed me how to load a dishwasher.
Yeah. My mom was crazy enough that I know how to load a dishwasher.
My mom was crazy that she wouldn't even let you do it. My mom was the kind of person that was like, just clean your plate off and then fuck off. I have to do it.
My mom
was so OCD.
My mom would make you load the dishwasher and then check.
Really? Yeah, my mom was. That was the good thing, was my mom was so OCD that we would use it against her, which is dude, when I first moved out of the house, my dad would even be like, me and your mom are going to come over, and you'd be like, all right. And you just invite him over, and then you just talk to my mom, and you'd watch her, and she couldn't help herself. She'd just slowly start. And you like look at my dad and be like, just let it happen.
and then he'd be looking at you like.
He's like, dude, if she's here for 5 more minutes, yeah, she just would be talking to you and just immediately start cleaning. You're like,
yeah.
She couldn't do it, man. She literally could not come into your house and not just start straightening shit up.
Damn. Does she want to stay here?
It's crazy. It was nuts.
I know you're looking for a place, and I hate cleaning.
You got it. If you're gonna, you have to get a maid service here. That's at least once a month or something.
Yeah, I probably need to get a
because they'll come and if you get somebody who's good and they'll come. I used to have a lady in Savannah that would come and do it, and it was only because my neighbor did it. Like I went over to my neighbor's house one time. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" She's like, "Yeah, this lady comes. It's not that expensive. You got to think.
Yeah, that's I think what is just do like a monthly maid service because I keep it serviceable.
Dude, that's the thing.
Serviceable is the word I would use.
They make it nice.
Yeah,
like clean.
Yeah,
it is nice to have somebody clean up the bathroom.
Yes.
That's awesome. Because it's tough to get motivated. I don't have a prescription to Adderall, and I'm not gonna.
Keegan,
I'm not scrubbing the bottom of the toilet.
Keegan, for the last 2 years, the only times that I have cleaned the bottom of my toilet have been when we have had female guests.
Let me tell you, dude.
And I'm sure.
I'm so glad you're out of the house.
Yeah. Dude. Because it's a shit, like, you saw it at the beginning. You saw how it was when I moved in. Yeah. And you're like, Trent has not helped this place, but he shockingly has not hurt it much either.
Well, in the neighborhood, it's just.
No, it's pretty chill. It's pretty cool.
The eternal fire.
Yeah.
The eternal barbecue that's going on.
Yeah, they're always out there.
It's just a barbecue that won't stop. Dude, I don't think we've talked about it on the podcast, but when Leah left the podcast, that was so...
Did we not talk about that on the podcast?
I don't think we did.
Here's the thing. Your perspective on this tells everything. My perspective on this has suspense.
So what is your perspective? Set the scene, and then I think we're done. I think we've done it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're deep. We're doing great.
Okay. Poor Leah, man. We'll flip this
podcast ends. Podcast ends. It was the one with Leah Marie. I don't remember the number, but it was a very fun podcast. She's a bubble warrior.
Poor thing.
Keegan and Leah leave. Keegan leaves like slightly first. Gets in the car. As soon as they leave, I do what I usually do at the end of the podcast when everybody leaves, which is go pee.
Yeah.
So I go pee.
Just rip a loud fart.
Dude, as soon as I start peeing, I hear a knock on the door. And I'm like, oh, somebody probably left something. I'm going to finish peeing. So I finish peeing. I kind of leisurely walk back up to the front. I open the door, and Leah is in a panic. She's like, can I come back in? I just saw something crazy. She comes in and she explains to me what she saw, which she was walking down the steps. She got to the bottom of the steps and was walking to her car. And what she saw was a car that had a man leaning in the window.
Yeah.
She didn't know what was happening, but stuff happens in neighborhoods like that where men lean into windows.
Yeah.
The car then speeds off.
Okay.
The guy falls out of the window, and from her perspective, because there are cars blocking her view of the whole thing, she sees the car go forward. The guy falls out and looks like he's behind the car, and then she sees the car back up and then go forward. So she's like, "I just watched somebody get run over intentionally."
Yeah.
And she comes, knocks on the door. I take about a minute and a half. Open the door, and she's like, "I think I just watched a man die."
Yeah.
And then I called you. I think I called you right away, and you were like, "No." Happening? And then your perspective.
My perspective is this: I'm getting into my car. I see Leah. She's walking to her car. So I see these guys are having a conversation. He's leaning in his window, and what I guess happened was the guy didn't want to pay, so he gets whatever he bought from that guy. And he's not going to pay. So he grabs the bag, and then he pulls the old, and he pulls off, right?
Yeah.
So as he pulls off, he forgets. It's like training day down there, dude. There's like 15 people in the street. So many.
And here's the thing. Most of them are not visible.
Like,
you're driving down the street, you're like, there's nobody here, and then you start looking around, you're like, there's a guy under the pavilion, there's a guy over here.
There was like two cars blocking the street. I mean, literally, they were having the barbecue in the middle of the street. So he tries to get out, and then he realizes, like, as he's pulling away, he can't get out. So then the dude jumps in the window, and then the guy fucking hits reverse, and as he's hauling ass. So I see this, and I just see Leah sprinting back up the stairs. And I'm out because I was like, I should help her. Then I'm like, I'm also a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already in my car.
Leah's not a mother.
Because I was waiting as he's like, when he was reversing down the street, that's when I was waiting on the gunshots. I was waiting on, because I was like, dude, this guy is hanging in this window. Dude had to be doing 45 miles an hour. Like, he fucking slammed the gas. Once he saw that he couldn't get out of there, and he, I mean, think about that. He's like, I'm grabbing these drugs. He grabs the bag. He's like, let's get out of here. And then it's like, what do they have, the grill in the middle of the street? This is crazy.
Yeah. And here's the thing is you got to go the other way because I am the center of gentrification of that street.
Dude,
because on one side of me, it's working class. It's visibly working class families. And on the other side of me is the fun part of town.
And the dude did baby driver it. I mean, he did baby driver it.
You went for it?
Like once the dude fell off, he did. I mean, he Tokyo drifted that shit around.
So Leah thought that guy died.
He fucking slammed.
Yeah.
I thought he hit his head. That's why I was like, I'm out. But I was like, dude, because they were coming towards me. I was like, if they start shooting, what a shitty way. If I got fucking, like, what's that movie with Keanu Reeves? G-Money?
I don't even know that one.
Dude. Hardball or whatever. Somebody out there knows exactly what I'm saying, dude.
But no, Leah.
I felt bad. I felt like I abandoned him.
Like, Leah needed over the phone confirmation with you that guy didn't die before she was ready to leave.
He definitely slammed, though. For sure slammed. He was hanging on. I was like, dude, what is that? A 20 sack of fucking coke? Let it go.
He's a soldier. I
was like, man.
He's doing his business.
Hanging on to the car is a poor choice, though.
Oh, yeah. It's maybe the worst.
I mean, it was a desperate drug move, too. To just pull the fucking not so fast. Look, let me tell you. Do you know how frustrating that is? My kids have learned that. I don't know how they learned it or where they learned it.
Wait, what did they learn?
Fucking, I told Ava the other day, she had like my phone. I was like, hey, Ava, can I see that? She brought it over to me and she held it out. And then when I went to go grab it, she went, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, where the fuck did you learn that, dude?
Dude, she learned it quick.
It's literally in your blood. Like
that might be the comedian. That she might be the first funny female comedian in the world.
So happy with herself. Dude, I told Christina that. I was talking about I was like, well, you know, for a female comic, you know, it's hard. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, just a lot of people don't like female comedy. She'd never heard that sentiment. She's like, what do you mean?
Really?
I'm like, yeah. I was like, I mean, yeah, I don't. But I was like, some people really don't. Like, I was like, I have a hard time with stand-up comedy in general.
Yeah. I mean, once you've done it for a number of years.
That's why I can't watch Kill Tony. I went to too many open mics.
Yeah.
Gives me PTSD.
If you want to do comedy, but you are capable of watching Kill Tony, then you're not trying hard enough. And you're not watching enough people bomb horrifically in real time. Because that's an uncomfortable feeling. And once you felt that uncomfortable enough times, you kind of don't want to watch it.
Yeah, we need to redo the Snickers commercial. And this is you eating dick on stage. Want to get away? It's just an oil fryer. It's just a cartoon.
Want to get away?
It's a cartoon pistol. Want to get away?
Make some deep fried Kit Kat tonight.
You got Bud Dwyer on your shoulder. We could turn this whole thing off.
Man, I did just realize tomorrow might suck dick to move.
Why?
Because the weather is nice and the barbecue be eternal. You know
I don't think so.
You know how it gets when it's nice out, though. It's like
it is going to be a party, though.
There will be a lot of people.
Dude, you're Will
and I'm
Smith.
going to be in there with a U-Haul.
You're Will Smith. You're moving out of a bad neighborhood. You're headed to the Bel Air, dude. This is Bel Air. Yeah. You're the fresh.
I am gonna miss the bad neighbor because like
it is fun.
I grew up in like very, very suburban circumstances, and I told you this earlier. It has been years and years since I have lived in a neighborhood where when people are walking and you drive by, they wave at you and then you wave back.
It is nice.
Like it yesterday, I was driving here and there was like a family walking and they all waved at me and I was like, what? I was like, I'm back?
You're like, dude, there's not, I haven't seen one 30-foot skeleton.
I'm like, holy shit, have I achieved middle class?
Nobody has their Christmas lights up. It's crazy. Dude, let me tell you, living in my neighborhood, you would think it was Christmas. They still turn them on.
Real?
Oh, yeah.
They're still plugging them in?
Yeah, dude. The timer is still set, baby. Feliz Navidad, man.
And then it's funny when like the day-night cycle changes, so it's on and it's bright out. You're like, you haven't even changed the timer.
You're like, dude, we sprang forward.
Yeah, it's still turning on at 6:30 p.m.
Hey, man, the birds are having a fit.
Dude, having Christmas lights on when there's birds is crazy.
Dude, I can't believe that we're in February and they're still turning them on.
Yeah, that's
and they're
crazy.
Not white. I would even understand white lights, but they're multicolored lights. One guy still has the Santa. It's like he got so overzealous that he put a Santa on the roof, and he's like, "No, that lives there now." He's like, my uncle with the ladder left.
Keegan, I heard something different when you said they're not white.
Oh. Well, obviously that too, dude. We are talking about Hispanic families. I meant the lights are not white.
But I thought that was the detail you were zoning in
I'll
on.
give you white lights. You know what I'm saying? That class is the join up. But it's like, bro,
buddy.
Multicolored lights in February is crazy.
Yeah.
Multicolored lights around a 30-foot skeleton in February is even crazier.
Oh, dude, we've been ripping forever.
All right, we did it. Cheers.
I
love your house, bro.